Good job. Carrie Ann McLean, ladies and gentlemen, singing the national anthem for us tonight here at the New Paris Speedway. She did a wonderful job. We want to thank her again. We also want to thank our track truck and Bristol Paramedic and Ambulance Service for supplying us with our colors tonight here at the New Paris Speedway. Okay, race fans, you're in for a big surprise tonight. We've got all kinds of racing coming up. This ought to be a good one. About 400 laps of hot racing action tonight here at the hottest quarter-mile racetrack in the Midwest. Our first event on the night will be the 30-lap mini stock blowout B feature. The 30-lap mini stock B feature. Gentlemen, bring those cars out here. Get them out here. Let's go racing on the Saturday night at the New Paris Speedway. Walker driving car number 05. That's Jerry West. Second row inside, car number 124. That's Tim Davis. To his right in 37, that's Shannon Buck from Akron, Indiana. Third row inside, car number 83, Donnie Morgan. To his right in row 3 will be the number 5 of Leapin' Lee Atkins. Actually, number 11, Shannon O'Connell, line up on the outside of the third row. Fourth row inside, we've got the 00 of Joe Looney. To his right, the number 5 of Leapin' Lee Atkins. Leapin' Lee Atkins, of course, has got one B feature win under his belt this season coming into the blowout weekend. Fifth row inside, car number 24, that's Bob Huffman, who's got a couple of B feature wins under his belt this year. He'll line up on the inside of the fifth row. To his right will be the 91 from Indianapolis of Tony Irvin. Sixth row inside, car number 8, that is the number 8 of Frankie Treese. To his right in row 6 is the 2R from Syracuse of Rochelle Strickland. Seventh row inside, car number 70 from Warsaw, Mike Swihart. To his right in row number 7 is the 33 of Dennis Zimmerman from White Pigeon, Michigan. Eighth row inside, car number 17, starting there is Matt Starkweather. To his right, the number 7 of David Fitzpatrick. Ninth row inside, car number 29, Paul Mishler Jr. To his right, the number 4 of Michael Hoff from Howe, Indiana, Michael Hoff. 10th row inside, car number 47 from Mentone, that's the Bulldog, Gene Hughes. To his right in row 10 is the 66 of Randy Williams. 11th row inside, he's got one B feature win under his belt this season, the number 39 from Goshen of Hurry and Henry Atkins. And on the outside of row number 11, starting there, the 25 of Tim Kidder. 22 cars scheduled to go 30 laps in our blowout mini stock B feature. Okay. Treese is elected to go to the tail. 21 cars going 30 laps. I just gotta have that door closed back there. Here we go with it. All right, we got 21 cars going 30 laps in tonight's blowout mini stock B feature. The shortest feature race on the night, race fans. The rest of them will be 50 laps or more. Keep your eyes on the field as they come out of turn 4. Number 3, Rod Coy, and the 05 of Jerry West bring them out of turn 4. Mighty Mike Powers turns them loose. We're going 30 laps in our mini stock B feature for the blowout weekend. Number 3, Rod Coy on the inside there takes the early point as they come out of the second turn, but we've got one around over there. Caution flag will be coming out maybe. Yes, it will as he sets idle over there. So we'll have a complete restart coming up. A complete restart will come up in our blowout B feature here in the mini stock division. Trying to see who that is. I think it's the 00 of Joseph Looney that we'll get them lined up for a complete restart. Go back to racing here in a minute. Mike Powers will put them on their final pace lap this time. Complete restart coming up as we once again try to start the completion of our blowout weekend in our B feature in the mini stock division. Pole setter once again is number 3, Rod Croy from Napanee. The 05 of Jerry West. That's the front row. That's who will set the pace. 21 cars going 30 laps as they come out of turn 4. Mighty Mike Powers looks them over. He gives them the green light. We're going racing again. The mini stock blowout B feature, a 30 lapper tonight. Rod Croy in car number 3, our pole setter, takes the early lead. He'll bring him around for lap number 1 as they get 3 wide back there in the middle of the pack. Oh, and we've got the number 7 spinning around there. That is the number 7 of David Fitzpatrick, but he's off the racing surface and into the infield down in turn 4, so we're still under green light racing as our leader, number 3, Rod Croy, brings him around for lap number 2. Wide racing still at the back of the pack as number 7 now decides to make his way back on the main straightaway, David Fitzpatrick. Oh, and there goes number 83 around in turn 4. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 banged up together over there just about. 83, that is Donnie Mangan from Bourbon, Indiana. Donnie Mangan, number 83, went completely sideways. He was running 3rd before our second caution flag comes out as he got sideways. Now the 24, Bob Huffman Jr., he's got a loose lid on the front of his machine. He'll go to the infield. We did get 3 laps in, 3 in and 27 to go. We'll get them lined back up, single file formation restart in just a minute in our 30 lap blowout mini stock B feature. No pace lap this time. They've got 28 laps to go in our mini stock blowout B feature, a 30 lapper. As they come out of turn 4 this time, Mighty Mike Powers looks them over as we go single file formation restart with 28 laps to go. Number 3, Rod Croy trying to hold off the start. 124 of Tim Davis, 37 Shannon Buck, 11 of Shannon O'Connell, and the 05 of Jerry West. The front 5 still unchanged. As we've got one looped around over there, that's the number 8 of Frankie Trace. He gets her back in gear and gets her back on the racing surface. We're still under green light racing as they work on lap number 4 this next time by. Your leader going through turns 3 and 4 is the number 3 of Rod Croy. He started on the pole, and he'll bring him around for lap number 4 up front. Now the 124 of Tim Davis looks to the outside turn 2. 124 Tim Davis, Rod Croy to the inside as they go around the slower traffic. The 00 there of Joseph Looney getting a lap down. Oh, and he tags the 37 of Shannon Buck. Shannon Buck, who was running 3rd, got tagged there, and around he goes. And that will bring out the caution flag for the 37 of Shannon Buck and the 00 of Joseph Looney. That's what happens when you get into some lap traffic. You got to be careful when you go around them, and unfortunately for Shannon Buck, the 00 of Joseph Looney got into him just a little bit and flipped him around. We've got 4 laps in, 26 to go in this blowout B feature. Working on the track, 19 out of the starting 21. As Mighty Mike Powers puts him under final pace lap. Single file formation restart coming up. 4 down, 26 to go. Number 3, Rod Croy, still your leader. 124, Tim Davis barking on the door. As Mighty Mike Powers turns them loose again with 26 laps to go. Number 3, Rod Croy up front. 124, Tim Davis right on his bumper as they come out of turn 4 to complete lap 5. Number 11, Shannon O'Connell set there in 3rd, waiting to see what happens up front. Here comes the 05 from Jerry West on the inside of the 33 of Dennis Zimmerman for 4th as we complete lap 6 this next time by. Our leader is the number 3 of Rod Croy. 124 Tim Davis looks to the outside, going to the inside, slower traffic, 00 Joseph Looney getting put a lap down once again as the faster cars get around him in turn 3. Your leader is still the number 3 of Rod Croy with 124 Tim Davis. 11 Shannon O'Connell running in 3rd. And as they head down the Billboard backstretch here at the New Paris Speedway, Rod Croy from Napanee doing a great job of driving up front in that number 3. Looks like a black flag will be coming out. Number 4, Michael Hoff. Number 4, Michael Hoff's spewing some oil or something on the track. He's smoking heavily. He gets the black flag. He'll be asked to leave the racing surface to get that machine fixed. 9 laps in, this time by number 3, Rod Croy, the 124 of Tim Davis. Number 11, Shannon O'Connell, and the 05 of Jerry West, and the 33 of Dennis Zimmerman. The front 5 still unchanged. But moving up is the 47 of the Bulldog, Gene Hughes. Now he's up to 6 as they complete lap number 10. 10 down and 20 to go. 47, the Bulldog, Gene Hughes now making a bid for 5th as he gets on the inside of the 33 of Dennis Zimmerman back there. And Gene Hughes has now moved up in the top 5 spots. Front 4 still unchanged as they work on lap 12, as they'll have slower traffic up ahead of the number 3 of Rod Croy. He's got to be very careful making his selection to go inside or out, with 124 Tim Davis knocking on his door as they go into turns 1 and 2. Davis on the outside, Croy on the inside in car number 3. Slower traffic up front. Front 5 cars trying to work around, lap some of the slower traffic. Number 3, Rod Croy gets around 2R of Rochelle Strickland, and he stays out in front. 05 Jerry West now has moved to 2nd. 124 Tim Davis got caught up. He's fallen all the way back to 5th. Number 11 Shannon O'Connell's right there in 3rd. As they complete lap 14 with slower traffic up ahead, that's the number 7 of David Fitzpatrick. He's getting lapped as well as they work on lap 15. Your leader is still the number 3 of Rod Croy. 05 Jerry West running in 2nd. 47 Gene Hughes is in 3rd at the halfway. 15 down, 15 to go. And there goes Shannon O'Connell around. Number 11, Shannon O'Connell spinning out right down here in the main straightaway at the start-finish line. She's trying to get restarted. We're still under green light racing. She's unable to get it going as she's going in reverse. As she backs up. Yes, he did. Green flag still out. Green light racing still underway. Your leader is the 05 of Jerry West. Number 3, Rod Croy got passed on that last lap as they complete lap 17. Your battle up front is between the 05 of Jerry West and the 47 of Gene Hughes. Number 3, Rod Croy's back to 3rd. 124 Tim Davis is in 4th. And the 25 of Tim Kidder has worked his way from the back of the pack and moved up to 5th as we complete lap number 18 this time by. Your leaders are in turns 1 and 2, and your leader is the 05 of Jerry West. 47 Gene Hughes, 3 Rod Croy. They've got separation between them about evenly spaced out as they complete lap 19 this time. 11 laps to go. 05 Jerry West still out front. 47 Gene Hughes trying to catch him as they go through turns 3 and 4 with slower traffic up ahead of them. 20 down, 10 to go this time around. 05 Jerry West, 47 of Gene Hughes, the number 3 of Rod Croy, the 124 of Tim Davis, 25 pick-em-up truck of Tim Kidder's in 5th with 9 laps remaining in our 30 lap mini stock blowout B feature. '47 Gene Hughes following the 05 of Jerry West as they put the 66 down a lap. That's the 66 being driven tonight by Randy Williams. Our 2 leaders leaders heading down the Billboard backstretch. Gene Hughes looks to the inside of 05 Jerry West in turn 3. A battle for the lead as they come out of turn 4. Gene Hughes, the Bulldog, trying to find some way to get down on the inside. Trying to take that lead as they go into turn 1 on lap number 24. The Bulldog, Gene Hughes, at the 47 on the inside of Jerry West in the 05. And 47, Gene Hughes is your new leader. 05, Jerry West is back to second. 24 down and 6 to go this time by. Number 3, Rod Croy, still hanging on to third. 25 in, 5 to go. Your new leader is the 47 of the Bulldog, Gene Hughes. 05, Jerry West running second. Number 3, Rod Croy, the 25 of Tim Kidder, battling for third in turns 1 and 2. And running in 5th is the 124 of Tim Davis. They got 4 more laps to go for the 47 of Gene Hughes, the Bulldog, out in front. There goes 91, Tony Swervin Irvin over there in turn 2. We've got 2 laps to go now, 28 down and 2 to go for the 47 Gene Hughes. 05 Jerry West running second. 25 Tim Kidder has moved to third as the white flag will fly. 1 more lap to go for 47 Gene Hughes with the 05 of Jerry West giving chase. And Gene Hughes overdrove in turn 1, spins out. Jerry West in the 05 takes the lead on the final lap. Oh, he can't do this. Oh man, caution flag comes out on the final lap. The final lap. The caution flag comes out.
They got water underneath Gene's car.
25 of Tim Kidder. And not to mention the number 3 of Rod Croy. He's still running there in third. 124 Tim Davis up there in fourth, and the 37 of Shannon Buck has made his way back up to fifth. 29 Paul Mishler Jr., the 70 of Mike Swihart, the 11 of Shannon O'Connell, the 24 of Bob Huffman Jr., 91 Tony Urban, 47 Gene Hughes having to start at the tail, along with the number 7. As we get set to go back to racing, as they come out of turn 4, it'll be a green, white, checkered to the finish. Number 05, Jerry West to the inside, 25 Tim Kidder to the outside. Tim Kidder looking to the outside, trying to figure out a way to get up there, and he loses it in turn 2, and everybody trying to get around him, they do so far, and he does a complete 360. White flag will fly for 05 Jerry West. He's got 1 more lap to go. Number 3, Rod Croy now up to second. 124, Tim Davis is in third. 37, Shannon Bucks in fourth. 29, Paul Wheeler Jr. is in fifth. And 91, Tony Urban spinning out on the last lap as the checkered flag flies for number 05, Jerry West. Oh, 5, 3, and 124. That's the way they finish 1, 2, and 3 in our blowout mini stock B feature. And as he pulls up here to get the checkered flag, put your hands together for the 05 out of Mishawaka. Give it up for Jerry West. 05, 3, and 124. That's the way they finish 1, 2, and 3. 05 Jerry West bringing home the mini stock blowout B feature win for 2003. Number 3, Rod Croy will finish second. And the 124 of Tim Davis coming home third in our mini stock blowout B feature win.
She's down.
Street stock blowout B feature. And of course, last year's blowout B feature winners in this lineup, it is the 85 of John Clevenger.
Gotta give me time to get this stuff done, guys.
$50 lap. Street stock blowout B feature. 29 cars scheduled to start this. Let's see how many we have out there. Our pole setter is the 61 from Syracuse of Jason
Go
Slaybaugh.
ahead.
To his right, the 7J from Mishawaka of TJ Jakey. Second row inside, car number 23, that's Donnie Harrison. To his right, the number 20 of Darwin Wolf. Third row inside, car number 41, Eric DeWeese. To his right, the number 5 of Shep Dog, Jason Shepard out of Warsaw. Row number 4 on the inside, car number 18, that is exactly 02 Frankie Paymaster supposed to start on the inside of the fourth row. To his right, the 71 of the Doughboy, Larry Saunders. Fifth row inside, the number 18 of Mean Gene Stanley, and to his right, the number 80 of Mike McManus. Sixth row inside, number 40 is Little Donnie Klotz. To his right, the 05 of Rex Work Jr. In the seventh row inside, number 32, Jack Pontius. To his right, the number 14 of Michael Lozier. Eighth row inside, car number 29, John Wheeler. And to his right, the number 8 of Brian Reams. Ninth row inside, car number 5 of Lenny Davis. And to his right, the 55, the double nickel of Bam Bam, Brian Cannon. 10th row inside, car number 00, Brad Schroeder. To his right, the number 28 of David Reams II. 11th row inside, car number 8, Teddy Stanley. To his right, the 18 of James Double.
Yeah, but we're not good.
In the 12th row, we've got the number 18 of Billy Rumbaugh from Elkhart. And to his right, the number 9 of Matt Buzzard. Row 13, car number 15, Don Hunley, and the 17 of Mark Eggleston Jr. In row 14 is the number 2 of Sam Hirschberger, and the 22 of Chad Pontius. And the 29th starting car at the very back of the pack, the 15 of Curtis Gray.
Yeah, that's right.
29 cars scheduled to start this 50 lap street stock blowout B feature. We want to see if we have all 29 or not, if they all made it, or if there's just a few of them that didn't. 29 cars going 50 laps. This ought to be a good one. Hang on to your hats and hold on to your seats. Eight. Brian Reams needing a little assistance back there in the main straightaway. 50 lap. Street stock blowout B feature about to begin here tonight.
I knew he was coming. That's your bacon. Like now.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28 cars. Number 17, Mark Eggleston Jr. not making the call, so we will have 14 rows, 28 cars, getting set and ready to go 50 laps in our street stock blowout B feature. Mighty Mike Powers will put them on their final pace lap this time. 14 rows side by side. Next time by, we're going racing. All right, race fans, 14 rows side by side, 28 cars going 50 laps in our street stock blowout B feature as they come up to speed out of turn 4. Boogity, 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 Mikey turns the loose. Jason Slaybaugh in the 61 and TJ Jakey in the 7J heading to turns 3 and 4. Side by side, that's the way they wheel out of turn 4, and TJ Jakey leads around for lap number 1. The number 7 is your leader on the outside groove as they head down to Billboard backstretch. 61, Jason Slaybaugh maintains the inside groove, tries to move up there. 23, Donnie Harrison on the outside line as well as they draft down the main straightaway into turns 1 and 2. Jakey, dropping oil pressure pad on the 7K. He's going out on lap number 2. Your leader once again is the 61 of Jason Slaybaugh as he comes out of turn 4 to complete lap number 3. 41 Eric Luis is now up to second. 71 Larry Saunders has moved his way to third. 23 Donnie Harrison and we've lost one over in turn 3. Number 22 around over there, bringing out a caution flag. That is Chad Pontius. He went up in smoke in turn 3. That brings out the first caution in tonight's 50 lap street stock blowout B feature. Jason Slaybaugh is your leader. He'll be bringing them out of turn 4. Mighty Mike turns them loose. We're off and racing 47 more laps. Number 41, Eric Luis on the inside, trying to make his good. Takes over the lead coming out of turn 2. 41, Eric Luis is your new leader. 71, Larry Saunders follows his lead there and moves to second. 61, Jason Slaybaugh has fallen back to third. Number 20, Darwin Wolf now up to 5th, but here comes Jack Pontius in that 32 as he's trying to make his way up. He's running in 6th as we complete lap number 5. 41, Eric Luis, 71, Larry Saunders. Those are your front two as they come into the slower traffic. Number 2, Sam Hirschberger about to go lap down. As 41, Eric Luis works the outside groove, goes around the slower traffic. Caution flag coming out. We got number 20, Darwin Wolf into the wall in turn 4. Caution flag, that's our second yellow coming out. And 02, Frankie Paymaster makes his exit to the pit area on lap number 6 during caution. Number 20, Darwin Wolf, having some problems. He's trying to find somewhere to go back there in the backstretch. Our second yellow coming out. In tonight's Street Stock Blowout B feature, your leader is the 41 of Eric Luis. We'll get him lined back up, have a single file formation restart coming up in just a minute. 44 laps to go in this 50 lap Street Stock Blowout B feature. Your leader is the 41 of Eric Luis. Running in second is the Doughboy, number 71, Larry Saunders. 61, Jason Slaybaugh. Pole setter is in third. 23, Donnie Harrison's fourth. Going 32, Jack Pontius is running fifth. Number 90, Michael McManus is in sixth. Number 5, Jason Shepard's in seventh. The 18 of Gene Stanley's ninth. The 40 of Little Donnie Klotz is running ninth. The 05 of Rexworth Junior's 10th. That's the front 10 with 6 in, 44 to go. Watch them this time as they come out of turn 4.
Here we go. That ready will be here till 6 o'clock in the morning.
Mighty Mike Powers turns them loose. We're back to racing. Front 3 evenly spaced out as they go into turns 3 and 4. Eric DeWeese in the 41, your leader, brings them around for lap number 7. 32 Jack Pontius is now moving forward as he gets in front of the 23 of Donnie Harrison there in 5th. Oh, and there goes the double zero. The double zero there spinning out of control. That's Brad Schroeder. He's back on the accelerator and moving. Number 32 Jack Pontius spins out in turn 4. Smoke everywhere. We're still under green light racing though, I guess. Your leader is the 41 of Eric DeWeese, 71 Larry Saunders, and the 61 of Jason Slayball. Running in 3rd as they work on lap number 10. 41 Eric DeWeese, 71 Larry Saunders following his lead as they complete lap 10. 10 down to 40 to go. Oh, and we got a big one over in turn 2. Big caution flag coming out. For number 5, Lenny Davis. Number 8, Teddy Stanley slid down into the infield, so 05 Rexworth Jr. 2 also over there at turns 1 and 2. So our 3rd caution flag coming out in tonight's 50 lap street stock blowout B feature. This time for number 5 Lenny Davis and 05 Rexworth Jr. and the number 8 of Teddy Stanley. 32 Jack Pontius setting idle down here just off the main straightaway. We got 9 laps in. 41 to go. We'll get them lined back up and go back at it again here in just a minute. Start.
Now it's back out.
25 cars still on the lead lap. All right, finally got them lined back up for a single file formation restart. Eric DeWeese, your leader, brings them out of turn 4. Mighty Mike turns them loose. Number 8, Teddy Stanley, spins out down here in the main straightaway. He's backing off the racing surface. We're still under green light racing. As they head down the backstretch now, your leader is still Eric DeWeese at 41. The doughboy Larry Saunders running second there in car number 71. And Jason Slayball is hanging on to third in car number 61 as we complete lap 12. 23 Donnie Harrison still in 4th. The 80 of Michael McManus is in 5th. Billy Rumbaugh, the 18, has moved to 6th as we complete lap 13. Eric DeWeese, number 41, trying to work around the slower traffic. Had to get on the brakes there as he went into turn 3 without hitting any of the slower cars. Oh, and he's barely into the inside of the double zero. But he makes his way through there. Stays on that lead spot. 41 Eric DeWeese doing a good job of driving up front. 15 down, 35 to go this time by. 71 Larry Saunders, 61. Jason Slayball running in 3rd. Number 80 Michael McManus now trying to make a bid for 4th as they go into turn 4 on the inside of 23 of Donnie Harrison. As they work around the slower, number 2 of Sam Hirschberger. And McManus in car number 80 has moved to 4th. 17 down, 33 to go this time around. Number 18, Billy Rumbaugh now has made his way to 5th. As the 23 of Donnie Harrison has slipped back to the 6th place spot. As 15, Napa-sponsored 15 of Don Hunley has made his way up to 7th now. 41, 71, 61, that's your front three as they head into turns 3 and 4. 31 more laps to go in our 50 lap Street Stock Blowout B feature. 20 down, 30 to go from the 41 of Eric DeWeese. 71 Larry Saunders and the 61 of Jason Slayball running third. Michael McManus is in fourth at car number 80 and he's coming on strong as he looks to the inside of the 61 of Jason Slayball for that third place spot. 18 Billy Rumball looking to get around both of them as they go into turns 1 and 2. We got one turned around in the wrong direction in turn 2. It's the 29er John Wheeler. Caution flag comes out for him as we've got our fourth yellow coming out in tonight's 50 lap Street Stock Blowout B feature. To go. Eric DeWeese, car number 40 up front, giving it everything he's got. Mighty Mike Powers is going to look him over as they come out in turn 4. He gives him the green. We're going racing. Eric Luis out of Syracuse, Indiana, doing a good job of driving up front. The Doughboy trying to catch him. Number 71, Larry Saunders, still running second. Front 5 still unchanged. Battle for fourth between number 80 Michael McManus and the 18 Billy Rumball. Keep your eye on them as they battle for that fourth place position. Now Eric Luis on the inside, Larry Saunders on the high side, 3 wide into turn 3. Slower pumping, slower car up ahead. Caution flag's now coming out. Caution flag's going to come out for this number 18. That blue number 18 out there. That's James Double, as he got caught up with our front cars. So a caution flag coming out basically for his own safety as the front of the pack almost ate him alive there. And our 5th caution flag coming out for the number 18 of James Double. Thunder still in second. 61 Jason Slayball still holding on to third. Number 80 Michael McManus and the 18 of Billy Rumball still running 4th and 5th. Those guys have been battling for that 4th place spot on that last restart. So keep your eye on those 2 cars when they get ready to go back to green. Running in 6th then is the 15 Napa sponsored of Don Hunley. 7th is the 23 of Donnie Harrison. 8th is Curtis Gray at car number 15. 9th is the Shep Dog, number 5 Jason Shepard. And the 40 of Little Donnie Klotz rounds out the top 10 as we get set to go back with 28 more laps remaining in this our 50 lap Street Stock Blowout B feature. As they come out of turn 4, Mighty Mike's going to look him over. He gives him the green. We're going racing. Eric DeWeese brings him around again. He's separated himself from the rest of the field already. He's got about a 3-car lane lead going out of turn 2 and down some more backstretch. 18 Billy Rumball is on the move. He's made his way to third now as he gets around the 61 of Jason Slayball. Billy Rumball in 18, who started at the back of the pack. Now up to third, and he's looking for second as they head out of turn 2 and down some more backstretch. Slayball goes back to the inside. Not enough room there. 25 down, 25 to go. 41 Eric DeWeese, 71 Larry Saunders, Billy Rumball on the 18 looks to the outside of the Saunderman deal. Not trying to get around Doughboy to give chase to that 41 Eric DeWeese as they head into turn 1 and 2. There's the battle for second between Larry Saunders and 18 of Billy Rumbaugh as they come out of turn 4. Billy Rumbaugh works the outside groove, trying to move to second. 71 to Doughboy Larry Saunders battling side by side. They trade a little paint in the backstretch. Saunders getting slidey there in turn 4. 18 Billy Rumbaugh still works the outside. They are leaning on each other heavily as they go out of turns 1 and 2 again. 18 Billy Rumbaugh now takes the move and moves his way up to second. 71 Larry Saunders comes back to third. Jason Slaybaugh's running fourth. 80 McManus still in fifth. Don Hunley in sixth, and the Curtis Gray, number 15, is in seventh. They're all trying to chase the number 41 as he comes out of turn 4 to complete lap 30. Eric Deweese in full command with 20 laps to go. Eric Deweese with almost a quarter of a lap lead on the rest of the field. Comes out of turn 4 once again. He'll have 31 down this time by. 18 Billy Rumbaugh in that R&R Racing number 18 giving chase as they head out of turn 2 and down the backstretch. 18 Billy Rumbaugh closed the gap on that last lap. Oh, there goes Curtis Gray around out of turn 4, kicking up some dust as he sets in the wrong direction in turn 4. Curtis Gray, the number 15, sliding on the racing surface on lap 32. 33 down for 41. Eric Deweese, and he's smoking a little bit on the back of his machine. I don't know if he's going to be able to make another 16 laps. 18 Billy Rumbaugh running second. Larry Saunders with 71's in third. Curtis Gray trying to find a way to get back on the track. 41 Eric Deweese, our leader, with a puff of smoke out of the back of his machine on those last 2 laps, trying to hang on. He's going to clock in lap 35 this time by. 35 down, 15 to go. 18 Billy Rumbaugh trying to give chase, and we've got something over there in turn 4. As number 80, Michael McManus, and the number 2, Sam Hirschberger, get caught up in it in turn 4. On lap number 35. So the caution flag number 6 coming out. This is our 6th yellow in tonight's 50 lap street stock blowout B feature. So we'll have to line them up again with 34 down and 16 to go. Your leader is the 41 of Eric Deweese. 18 Billy Rumbaugh now giving chase. Has caught him a little bit. On the restart, this will tighten the things up for them. 71 Larry Saunders is running third. 61 Jason Slaybaugh still hanging tough there in fourth. 15 of Don Hunley's in fifth. Number 5 of Jason Shepard's in sixth. 23 Donnie Harrison up there in seventh as we get set to go back to racing. Watch them this time as they come out of turn 4. Mighty Mike Powers is going to turn them loose. He gives them the green. We're going racing. Going to the infield on the restart. Eric Deweese in the 41 still out in front of the 18 of Billy Rumbaugh as they complete lap 35 this time by. Billy Rumbaugh closing in. They're bumping the tail as they come out of turn 4 to complete lap 36. Rumbaugh looks to the inside down to make the breakaway. Don Hunley in the 15 looking to make up another spot as he works the outside of 61 Jason Slaybaugh. He goes into 4th as a double zero. Slides off the racing surface there on that last lap. Brad Schroeder having a hard time tonight in his 50 laps. Street stock blowout B feature. 15 Don Hunley now around the 71 of Larry Saunders, and Don Hunley moves to 3rd. Look at this challenge for the lead. 41 Eric Deweese on the outside, 18 Billy Rumbaugh on the inside. Rumbaugh settles for 2nd in that exchange. Don Hunley on the accelerator. Number 14, Michael Roser, having some problems. He's dragging some underneath his car. We're still under green light racing. 41, Eric DeWeese, and the 18 of Billy Rumbaugh racing it back to the line to complete lap 40. And Billy Rumbaugh is your new leader in car number 18. Eric DeWeese went wide there in turn 2, falls back to second. Don Hunley in the 15's up to third, looking for that number 2 spot. Caution flags coming out. We've got one turned around down there in turn 4 in the wrong direction. That's the 29 of John Wheeler. Caution coming out for number 29, John Wheeler, who was turned around in the wrong direction in turn 4. At the same time, we had a couple of them loop-de-loop over there in turn 2. So our 7th caution coming out in tonight's Street Stock Blowout B feature. We've got 7 yellows and 40 laps. We'll get them lined up in the proper positions and go back to racing in just a minute. 41, Eric DeWeese is running second. 15, Don Hunley's in third. The Doughboy, Larry Saunders, still hanging on to fourth. And 61, Jason Slaybaugh, trying to hang on to fifth with 10 laps remaining. And we're going back to racing with 10 laps to go in our 50-lap Street Stock B feature. The Blowout B feature here at stake. 18, Billy Rumbaugh up front. 41, Eric DeWeese is running second. 15, Don Hunley's there in third as we complete lap 41. Don Hunley now down on the inside of the 41 of Eric DeWeese for second as they go into turn 3. And the Napa sponsor number 15 of Don Hunley's up to second place as we complete lap 42. Trying to hang on up front. Don Hunley really pushing it hard as we complete lap 43. They got 7 more to go. Billy Rumbaugh using every bit of that racing surface in the backstretch. And 15, Don Hunley giving chase down the main straightaway and into turn 1. They got 6 laps left. Battle up front between 18 and 15. Billy Rumbaugh sticking it to it. 45 down, 5 to go this time around. 15 and Don Hunley running there in second. 41 Eric DeWeese is now back to third. 71 Larry Saunders is in fourth. 61 Jason Slaybaugh, the top 5. 4 more laps remain. Slow and driving up ahead for our leaders as they go through turns 1 and 2. 18 Billy Rumbaugh, 15 Don Hunley on the inside now in turn 3. Hunley, a little tag on Billy Rumbaugh, and around 18 goes. Caution flag will come out. Our top 2 drivers will be going to the tail on the restart. 15 Don Hunley and 18 Billy Rumbaugh getting together on lap 46 brings out caution flag number 8. In tonight's 50-lap Street Stock Blowout B feature. Leader is now the 41 of Eric DeWeese back up front after the front 2 got together there on that last lap. Eric DeWeese regains his lead position. 71 Larry Saunders is in second. 61 Jason Slaybaugh is back up to third. Number 5 Jason Shepard now sees himself in fourth, and the 15 of Curtis Gray is in fifth as we go back to racing with 4 laps to go. 41 Eric DeWeese out of Syracuse looking to pick up his first feature win on the year if he should win it. This will be the first time he's won. Trying to hang on for 2 more laps, number 41, Eric DeWeese. 71, Larry Saunders, and 61, Jason Slaybaugh, the front 3. Valiant effort on the part of the 15 of Don Hunley. He's working his way up. He's made his way through the middle of the pack. With 1 lap to go, though, time's running out for 15. Don Huntley is running back there in 8th place. 41, Eric Deweese. Checkered flag will now wave for 41, Eric Deweese. 71, Larry Saunders. And 61, Jason Slayball. The front 3, that's the way they're going to finish. 41, 71, 61. That's the way they finish 1, 2, and 3. 61, Jason Slayball brings home 3rd. 71, Larry Saunders held on to 2nd. Number 5, Jason Shepard was 4th, and the 15 of Curtis Gray finishing 5th. And picking up the blowout B feature win in our street stocks as he regained the lead as the 2 front runners were having problems on lap 46. Your winner will be the 41 of Eric Deweese from Syracuse. 41 of Eric Deweese. Eric Deweese out of Syracuse, sponsored by R&A Racing and Creation Graphics, picks up our blowout street stock B feature win for 2003. Congratulations to him. Tonight's 50 lap late model B feature. These guys are going to go warm up their tires a little bit before we go racing. These guys are going to have to test and tune and warm up those tires. Once they get them warmed up, they'll get them lined up. They're going to line up for tonight's 50 lap late model blowout B feature. On the pole, car number 05 from Milford is Racing Rex Wirt. To his right in row 1, the number 92 of Shane LeCount. Second row inside, the number 2 from South Bend of Ratchet Rusty Kettig. To his right, the Goshen Collision Center special number 1 of Todd Hall. Third row inside, car number 31. From Niles is Mike Long. To his right, the number 11 of Tim the Two-Man Taylor. Fourth row inside, from South Bend, car number 29, Mike Redant. To his right, the number 101 of Ed Paul. Fifth row inside, driving the number 11 Rome City Rocket, that's Darwin Wolf. To his right, the number 36 of Cindy Strimmy. Sixth row inside, car number 12, Tim Craig. And to his right, the 00, the Wild Child, Gary Wiles. Seventh row inside, car number 17, Bob Schisler Jr. To his right, the number 02 of Robbie Klotz. Eighth row, car number 5, Jason Shepard. And the 21 of Josh Taylor. And in the last row, the white number 5 of Jason Isley. And the 13 of Brian Calkins. 18 cars getting ready to go 50 laps in tonight's late model blowout B feature. Mighty Mike Powers are going to put them on their final pace lap this time by We'll Go Racing next time around.
Great way to go today.
18 cars going 50 laps in our late model blowout B feature as they come out of turn 4. Mighty Mike turns them loose. Racing Rex Wirt races his way to the point. Number 2, Ratchet Rusty Kennicks to second. Mike Long in the 31 has squirted his way to third as we complete lap number 1. There's time by. 92 Shane LeCount, who started on the outside of the front row, has slipped back to fourth. The Goshen Collision Center Special number 1 about Todd Hall. Number 2, Ratchet Rusty Kennicks has problems drops in the infield on lap number 2. 05 Racing Rex Wirt still up front as they complete lap 3. There's time by. 31 Mike Long's running in second now. 92 Shane LeCount's in third. Number 1 Todd Hall's in fourth, and we got action in the backstretch. With you, 2 of Robbie 5 of Jason Shepard getting together back there in the backstretch. And so a caution flag comes out for the 02 of Robbie Klotz and the 5 of Chef Dog Jason Shepard with 3 in and 47 to go. Our first caution coming out for those 2 gentlemen. Lap single file formation restart. 1 yellow so far. Full setter still out front. Your leader is the 05 of Racing Rex Wirt. Next time by, we're going green. As they come out of turn 4, Mighty Mike turns them loose. Front 5 still unchanged as we complete lap 4 this time by. 05 Racing Rex Wirt racing right along there in front. Number 1 Todd Hall trying to get on the inside of the 92 Shane LeCount. Not enough room so far. Todd Hall now down on the inside, coming out of turn 2, trying to get enough room to the low side. 92 Shane LeCount drives right back out. Going in the left. He stays in that third spot. Front 5 still unchanged as we complete lap 9 this time by. Number 13, Brian Calkins, who got the black flag on the last lap for smoking pretty heavily in the back of his car. Almost got loose. 05 Racing Rex Wirt, he's still up front. 31 Mike Long running in second. 11 down this time around. As they go into turn 3. Number 1, Todd Hall, looking to make his way to third. He'll do so at 13. And Mike Dan, 29 down on the inside. Little tag there with 92 Shane LeCount. Holy cow, that shakes things up. Number 11, Tim, the 2-man Taylor, looks at the inside there to 29 for 5th. This time, they got 14 down. A whole bunch more to go. 29 just about took out the 4th place machine, 92 of Shane LeCount. But they did a good job of driving to maintain it with 15, 35 to go. 05 Racing Rex Wirt racing right along. He's got about a 5-car length lead over 31 Mike Long, running in second. Frank Long in lap 16. Number 1 Todd Hall running in third. Shane LeCount's fourth. 29 Mike Dan 6 is in 7. Double zero Gary Wiles is 8. 17 Bob Chrysler Jr. is 9th and 21 Dick Hall. That's your front 10 with 17 in. Five racing great job up front. He started on the pole and led all 19 laps so far of this 50 lap late model blowout weekend. 20 down this time around with the 05 Rex Word. Clear sailing. Oh, there goes the Rome City rocking around back down the backstretch. Number 11, Darwin Wolf around. So is the 02 Robbie Klotz, and the Kosher flag will come out. This will be our second yellow being flown, this time for the 11 of the Rome City Rocket, number 11 of Darwin Wolf, who looped it around on the backstretch, and then the tire smoke everywhere. Caused all kinds of headaches for everybody else. 02 Robbie Klotz also spun around back there. So our second caution coming out. 20 laps down in our 50 lap. Blowout, late model B feature. We'll get them lined back up, single file formation restart, get back at it in just a minute. 05 of Racing Rex Word. Goshen Collision Center Special number 1 Todd Hall. Knocking on the door, he's running in second. Shane LeCount in 92's in third. 29 Mike Verdant's running there in fourth. Tim Taylor number 11 in fifth. Sidney Scribby, Gary Wiles, Bob Chrysler Jr., Ed Paul, Josh Taylor, Jason Isley, Jason Shepard, and the 12 of Tim Craig rounding out the field as we go back to race. 30 laps to go. 05 Racing Rex Word staying out in front. Number 1 Todd Hall running in second. 92 Shane LeCount trying to hang it on to third. Mike Verdant to 29 trying to squirt his way up in the top 3 spots unsuccessful. Wild Child, 00 Gary Wiles on the inside line, trying to move up to 5th as he works the inside of the number 11 of Tim the Toolman Taylor. 23 down, 27 to go. 00 Gary Wiles on the inside of Tim the Toolman Taylor in car number 11. A battle there for 5th as we complete number 24. Gary Wiles moving his way to 5th and looks to the inside coming out of turn 2, trying to move up to 4th already. Halfway mark comes out, 25 down, 25 to go for 05, Racing Rex Word. Todd Hall, that Goshen Collision Center Special running second. 92 Shane LeCount's in third. As we go to the second half of the race. That's 50 laps. Late model B feature for the blowout weekend. Cars about evenly spaced as we complete lap 28. Nothing but daylight ahead of the 05 of Racing Rex Word as he completes lap 29. Number 1 Todd Hall still running second. 92 Shane LeCount still holding on to third. 29 Mike Verdant trying to look to the inside as they go into turn 3, not enough room. As they complete lap 30 this time around. Gary Wiles running there in 5th, waiting to see what happens up in front of him. As he's trying to get into the top 3 spots for sure. We got 19 more laps to go. Front 5 still unchanged, going on lap number 32. Double zero, Gary Wild now on the inside of the 29 of Mike Redan. A battle there for fourth as they come out of turn 4. Gary Wild will move up to fourth and make it lead lap 33. The double zero just knocking them over one at a time, just like in bowling when you pick up one single spare. That's what he's doing ever so slightly as they complete lap 34. Wild side, Gary Wild. Oh, and there goes number 5, Jason Isley, around in turn 4 in front of our leader. Caution flag comes out for the number 5 of Jason Isley on lap 34. That brings out our third caution in tonight's late model B feature. This one for the number 5 of Jason Isley, the blowout B feature on the line. With 34 down and 16 to go, we'll get them lined back up, single foul formation restart. Go back at it in just a minute. Restart, Mighty Mike Powers will put him under final pace lap this time by. 16 laps to go for the 05 of Racing Rex Work. Can he hang on? He started on the pole, and he's been up front for 34 laps. He's only got 16 more to go. As they come out of turn 4, Mighty Mike turns them loose. 16 laps remaining. Going around in turn 2, number 29 spins out over there in turn 2. Caution flag comes out before we can get a complete lap in for the 29 of Mike Redan. He was running 5th, and now he'll have to rejoin the tail end of the pack on the restart.
It didn't look like it from here.
Junior now sets in 5th.
Yeah.
Jumping Josh Taylor, the 21, is running in 6th. Ed Paul in the 101's in 7th. Jason Shepard, the number 5, the red number 5 there in 8th. The white number 5 of Jason Isley is running in 9th. As we get set to go back, 16 more laps to go as Mighty Mike turns them loose. Double zero, Gary Wiles making a move on the inside of the 92. And moves his way to third on lap 35. Shane LeCount in the 92's back to 4th now. As double zero, Gary Wiles ever so slowly. 14 more laps to go. Here comes the 17 of Bob Schisler Jr. on the inside of 92. Shane LeCount for 4th in turn number 3 and 4. Schisler now up to 4th. 92 slowly moving backwards. 13 more laps remain for 05 Racing Rex Work. He's rolling along. He's led all 38 laps so far. Robbie Klotz over the 5 of Jason Isley. Number 11, Tim the Two-Man Taylor also went sideways in front of those two guys. And so our 5th caution coming out for a 3-car pileup down here in the main straightaway. So our 5th yellow coming out. 02 Robbie Klotz up and over the number 5 of Jason Isley. Both drivers okay, but they've got fender damage. It looks like number 5 Jason Isley out of his car, he's okay. Number 02 Robbie Klotz, he's okay too. How about a hand for those two drivers? What a wild ride they had down here in the main straightaway.
Robbie Klotz.
Their final pace lap this time by. Watch them now as they come out of turn 4 with 12 to go. Racing Rex Work brings them out of there. Mighty Mike turns them loose. 00 Gary Wiles giving chase to the number 1 of Todd Hall. Racing Rex racing along, stretching his lead as they complete lap 39. Down, 10 to go this time by. Time's running out for number 1 Todd Hall and the 00 Gary Wiles. Racing Rex stretches his lead a little bit further as they complete lap 42. Nothing but daylight and clear sailing ahead of the 05 of Racing Rex Work with 7 laps to go this time around. 00 Gary Wiles trying to get on the inside of number 1. Not enough room down the backstretch. That was a battle there for second as we complete lap 44. They only got 6 laps to go. Five more to go for the 05 of Racing Rex Work. Number 1 Todd Hall. 00 Gary Wiles knocking on his rear door. 17 Bob Schisler Jr. running in 4th. 92 Shane LeCount still in 5th. With 6:46 down and only 4. Remain this time around for the 05 of Racing Rex Work. The final lap coming up for 05 Racing Rex. He can put it neutral and coast home as he's working on lap 6 all by himself. The checkered flag will now wave for number 05 Racing Rex Work. Number 1 Todd Hall hangs on to second. Number 2 Gary Wiles third. Bob Schisler Jr. 4th. And the 92 of Shane LeCount will finish in 5th. That's the way they're going to finish in our 50 lap blowout late model B feature. It was 05, 1, and 00 finishing 1, 2, and 3. Gary Wiles captured 3rd. Number 1 Todd Hall hung on to 2nd. And winning from the pole position for the entire 50 laps to win our blowout late model B feature as he makes his way around the track here to get the checkered flag. I want everybody to put their hands together for the 05 from Milford winning the blowout late model B feature. Let's give it up for the 05 of Racing Rex Work. Racing Rex Word out of Milford, sponsored by Sue Works Photography, Rita Motor Company, Pete's Custom Welding in Bourbon, Goshen Collision Center, and After Hours Family Salon there in Milford picks up tonight's blowout late model B feature win. Congratulations to Rex. Blowout, street stock main event.
23.
On the pole, car number
Yeah, that's
52 from
right here.
Milford is Matt Sparks.
Yeah.
To his right in row 1 to 53 from South Bend of Lou Strimmy. Second row inside to 00 out of Syracuse, that's Travis Slaybaugh. To his right, number 66 is Dandy Randy Niles. Third row inside, car number 94 from LaPorte is Frankie Lyle Jr. To his right in row 3 is the 38 of Darrell Click. Darrell Click, one of our fast 4, he can either start on the outside of row 3 or elect to go to the tail on the start for the fast 4 starting bonus. The fast 4 qualifiers can elect to go for the tail end starting bonus if they so like, but Darrell Click lines up on the outside of the third row. Fourth row inside, we've got the 124 of Tim Davis and the 125 on the outside of Scott Frost. He too is one of our 4 fast qualifiers. Fifth row inside, car number 17, Bob Schisler Jr. To his right in row 5 is the number 10 being driven by Mark Blessing. Sixth row inside, car number 87, Ty Hayes. To his right, the number 23 of Bear Kelly. Seventh row is the 28 of Matt Burkholder and the 40 of Rob Smith. Eighth row is the number 9 of Hot Rod Rodney Spencer. He too is our defending champion for the street stock feature for the Blowout. On the outside is the 185 of John Clevenger. Ninth row inside, car number 62, Ed Click, and the 121 of Mark Miller. 10th row inside, number 12, Kevin Gunkel, and the 98 of Bernie Arnett. And in the 11th row, number 78, Don Click, and the 85 of Racing Jason Clevenger. 22 cars scheduled to go 100 laps in our Blowout street stock feature, A feature. And of course, like I said earlier, Rodney Spencer, number 9, who was our fast qualifier. Darrell Click, 87 Ty Hayes, and the 125 of Scott Frost. These 4 guys can start at the tail if they want to get the tail end starting bonus. If not, they can start in their regular positions, and it looks like 38 Darrell Click is going to start on the outside of the third row. 125 Scott Frost is starting on the outside of the fourth row. Number 9 Rodney Spencer and Ty Hayes may elect to go to the tail. We'll have to wait and see if they go for the tail end starting bonus in this 100 lap Blowout street stock A feature. Before we get started, okay. 17 Bob Schisler Jr. will stay in the infield. We'll have 21 cars starting this 100 lap Blowout street stock feature. As they come out of turn 4, Mighty Mike gives them the green. We are racing in our main event in the street stock division. The Blowout street stock feature, 100 laps. Number 53, Lou Strimmy, started on the outside of the front row, takes the early lead. He's your leader as they come out of turn 4 to complete lap number 2. 52, Matt Sparks is running second. 00, Travis Slaybaugh is in third. 38, Darrell Click looking on the outside. Our track champion for 2003, Darrell Click in the 38 is moving up there to the top 3 spots. 125, Scott Frost going to follow him along and drop right behind him as they move up on the outside groove. 53, Lou Strimmy on the outside of the front row, brings him around for lap 4. He's your leader. 38, Darrell Click working on the 52, Matt Sparks will move to second in turn 3. And the 125 of Scott Frost is also on the outside groove, trying to make his move there for third. Laps in this time by. Travis Slaybaugh trying to figure out a way to get around the 52 of Matt Sparks. As they're running 4th and 5th right now as they complete lap 8. 94 Frankie Lau Jr. sitting there in 6th. 62 Ed Click looking to the inside of the 124 Tim Davis for 7th. Number 12 Kevin Gunkel running in 9th. Number 10 Mark Blessing. Oh, and look out, we've got one breaking loose over there. The 124 Tim Davis got loose. Falls to the outside, falls back a spot or two as they complete lap 11. Up the caution flag is 53 Loose Derby does a complete 360 down here in turn 4 on lap number 12. Caution flag comes out for 53 Loose Derby. Tough break for him as he did a complete loop-de-loop. He brings out the first caution. Your new leader is the 38er Darryl Click because 53 Loose Derby has to restart the tail. He brought out the caution. Number 125 Scott Frost is 2nd. The 52 Matt Sparks lines up 3rd. 00 Travis Slaybaugh is 4th. 94 Frankie Lau Jr. is in 5th. Number 12 Kevin Gunkel sitting there in 6th as we get ready to go back to racing. As they come out of turn 4, Mike gives them the green. We're up and racing. We got Mark Blessing into the wall down here in turn 1 real hard.
He was all alone, guys. He just waltzed it and went around.
Mark Blessing driving the number 10 real hard into the number 1 wall on the restart.
Everybody back 5.
Brings out the caution before we can even get a lap in. Everybody get away from the wall over there if you would. Okay, number 10. Mark Blessing limping away.
121.
Not quite sure what happened, but boy did he put a big hurt on the rear end of that number 10 machine. Line back up, single file formation restart. Mighty Mike Powers turns them loose. 11 down, 89 to go. Darryl Click and 125 Scott Frost battling up front. I can't do this. I gotta go. I'm not feeling good. That's Ron.
Ron, see now.
I'll get it.
Well, click your leader as they complete lap 14 on this 100-lap feature. Well, that's being followed by the 125 with Scotty Frost. Matt Sparks running 3rd in the 52 car. Car number 12 is running 4th. Your leader going into the turn 3 and 4 as they come into the complete lap number 16 this time around. Coming up on the slower traffic right now, John Clickin 78, your leader, Darryl Clickin 38, Scott Frost pressuring him on the inside, and car number 125 going into turn 1 and 2.
somebody. Oh my goodness. A click means a click.
35, 125, 12.
That's what you call brotherly love.
8, 7, 8, 4, 62, 9.
I'm clicking and click.
40.
40.
Once again, Daryl Cook in car number 38, ready to start the field out once again as they come into the backstretch. They'll be picking up speed. Daryl picks him up a little bit, takes him, gives him a little break, check into 3 and 4. Here they come out of 4, the green black flags, we're racing. Daryl Cook is your leader in car number 38, but look at number 87, Ty Hayes, who's come from the rear. He's made a steady progress way to the front. Daryl Cook, Scott Frost, and Dunkel in the 1, 2, 3 position. Matt Sparks running fourth, and now Ty Hayes running fifth. Rodney Spencer moves up into the 6th spot. The bonus car is now running 5th and 6th. And we got one on the back stretch. That's Jim Davidson, 124.
20 in. 20 down.
20 laps in now.
So I got 38, 125, 12, 87, 9.
38 of Daryl Click. 125 Scott Frost running second. Number 12 Kevin Gunkels worked his way to third. 52 Matt Sparks is in fourth. 87 Ty Hayes and number 9 Rodney Spencer up there fifth and sixth respectively. These guys started at the tail. They're looking for that tail end bonus money if they should win this one. As we get set to go back to racing with 20 in and 80 to go, Mighty Mike turns them loose. 87 Ty Hayes broke out of line, and that allowed number 9 Rodney Spencer to move up a spot or two as he gets on the inside of the 52 now. Matt Sparks, Rodney Spencer's up to fourth. Ty Hayes moves to fifth. Matt Sparks back to sixth. Front 3 still unchanged. Number 38 Daryl Click, our track champion. 125. Oh, we got action in turn 2. 1, 2, 3 together over there. That's the 23 of Bear Kelly.
185 and 66.
66 Randy Niles and the 185 of John Clevenger all getting together over there. Brings out our third caution flag now on the evening. In this, our Blowout Street Stock A feature with 21 in and 79 to go. Oh, Spencer and Ty Hayes started at the tail end of this thing. They went for the tail end starting bonus. If one of them should win, they'll get that extra cash as well. Okay. Mighty Mike puts them on their final pace lap. 79 more laps to go in this 100 lap Blowout Street Stock A feature. 38 Daryl Click, our track champion up front. He'll be bringing them up to speed as they come out of turn 4. Mighty Mike looks them over, gives them the green. We're going back to racing with 79 laps to go. Single file, that's the way they're headed down the Billboard backstretch. 38 Daryl Click, 125 Scott Frost, 12 Kevin Gunkel, number 9 Rodney Spencer, 87 Ty Hayes running in fifth. They're single files, they come out of turn 2. Now Scott Frost on the inside, 125 looks to the low side of the 38 of Daryl Click. They tag just a little bit. Both drivers hang on to complete lap 23. 125 Scott Frost on the inside, trying to make that lead change. And Scott Frost, Frosty in the 125 takes the point going into turns 3 and 4. He'll lead them around for lap 24. Your new leader is 125 Scott Frost. second lead change in this 100 lap street stock feature for the 125 of Scott Frost. 38 Darrell Click backpedaling a little bit. Number 12 Kevin Gunkel's up to second. Rodney Spencer's up to third. Number 87 Ty Hayes is up to fourth, and 38 Darrell Click has slipped all the way back to fifth. 25 down, 75 to go as they clock in lap 26. 38 Darrell Click has slipped all the way back to fifth. Now we've got the race between 125 Scott Frost and 12 Kevin Gunkel. Rodney Spencer and the 87 Ty Hayes are front four as they go into turns 1 and 2. Scott Frost trying to hang on up front as they complete lap 28. Rodney Spencer on the outside of the number 12 of Kevin Gunkel as they got real close to the main straightaway wall on lap number 28. Oh, and there goes Darrell Click's tire bouncing off of the number 38 car there coming out of turn 2. And Darrell Click brings out caution flag number 4. So 38 Darrell Click.
38 or 00 stop to avoid or double.
Tire coming off. Tough break for 38 Darrell Click. As he'll get a lift back to the pit area on lap number 28. He brings out caution flag number 4 on the night in this 100 lap blowout street stock A feature. Running in second, number 9 Rodney Spencer's third, 87 Ty Hayes is fourth as we go back to racing in our blowout street stock feature. Oh, and number 9 Rodney Spencer on the accelerator right away on the inside of number 12 of Kevin Gunkel and moves to second down the backstretch. Hot Rod Rodney Spencer, who's won 4 features. Number 12 Kevin Gunkel says, hello, I'm right here behind you. As they work around here on lap number 30. 87 Ty Hayes now looking on the inside of Kevin Gunkel in car number 12. Gunkel shut the door on him in turn 4. We've got 2 in the wall over there in turn 2. 66 Randy Niles and the 23 of Bear Kelly with a flat tire. He's headed for the pit. 66 Randy Niles come to a screeching halt over there in turn 2. Brings out our 5th yellow flag in 29 laps of our 100 lap blowout street stock feature. We'll get a line back up. We got a line back up for a single file formation restart. 125 Scott Frost is your leader. Number 9 Rodney Spencer second. Kevin Gunkel 87 Ty Hayes is fourth. With 29 down, 71 to go. Mighty Mike turns them loose. We're back to racing. Number 9, Rodney Spencer, all over the back end of the 125 of Scott Frost, trying to figure out a way to get around him as they complete lap 30 this time by. Only 18 cars still on the lead lap with 30 down. We've had 2 lead changes. 125 Scott Frost out in front. Rodney Spencer still hanging tough, running in second and looking for that lead. Number 12, Kevin Gunkel's in third. Ty Hayes is running in fourth in car number 87. Matt Sparks in the 52 is hanging right up there in fifth as we complete lap 32 this time around. Down this time, 125 Scott Frost, Rodney Spencer, Kevin Gunkel, and Ty Hayes, your front 4. As they head single file into turns 3 and 4 this time. Front 5 still unchanged. As they clock in lap 35 this time, they'll have 65 more to go, and number 94, Frankie Lyle Jr. headed for the pits on lap 35. Something wrong with the 94 machine, Frankie Lyle Jr. He's behind the wall. 125, Scott Frost trying to hang on up front. cars still about evenly spaced out as they come out of turn 4 this time to complete lap 38. .125 is Scott Frost. One of our 4 top qualifiers in the street stocks for the blowout weekend. We'll have 40 down, 60 to go this time by for 125 Scott Frost. Number 9 Rodney Spencer as they close in on some of the slower traffic. 78 Don Click. Easy pass for the leader. Rodney Spencer also goes to the inside line. He makes the pass as well as we complete lap 41. Now number 12 Kevin Gunkel and 87 Ty Hayes have to get around Don Click. They both go to the inside as well as Don Click works the outside groove. And 87 Ty Hayes looks to the inside of number 12 Kevin Gunkel as they come out of turn 2. Kevin Gunkel trying to close the door on him and does so in turn 3. 87 Ty Hayes backed off wisely and still sets there in 4th as they complete lap 43 this time by. Fast qualifier for the blowout weekend. Number 9 Rodney Spencer running second. 125 Scott Frost, who was 4th fastest. Only a 1/10 of a second separates those guys in their qualifying last Saturday night. Right now, just about a 1/10 of a second separates them on the track with 45 in and 55 to go. Ty Hayes made the pass on the number 12 of Kevin Gunkel on that last lap. Ty Hayes now up to 3rd. We got a caution flag coming out as we've got a hood laying down here in the main straightaway. We got debris right down here just off to the right of the main straightaway. So a caution flag coming out for a hood that come flying off the 62 of Eddie Click's car and come to a screeching halt down here in the main straightaway. So our 6th caution flag coming out with 46 laps in this 100 lap street stock feature for the blowout weekend. Sir, who is the returning champion. He won last year's blowout street stock feature, so he's a defending blowout feature winner. He'd like to win another one back-to-back. 87 Ty Hayes, who's had 7 feature wins under his belt for the 2003 racing season in the street stocks, running there in 3rd. Then you've got the 12 of Kevin Gunkel running in 4th. 52 Matt Sparks is 5th. Mark Miller in the 121 is 6th. The 00 Travis Slaybaugh sitting there in 7th. 40 Rob Smith is in 8th. Then 98 Bernie Arnett. 62 Eddie Click. 124 Tim Davis. 66 Randy Niles. 185 John Clevenger. And the 78 of Don Click. As we get set to go back to racing with 46 down and 54 more to go. "54 laps to go in this one. Your leader, 125, Scott Frost, will bring them up to speed as they come out of turn 4. Mighty Mike turns them loose. We got 54 more to go. Scott Frost in the 125, Rodney Spencer in the 9, and 87 Ty Hayes. Running 1, 2, and 3 as we complete lap 47. Rodney Spencer and Ty Hayes both started at the tail end of the pack for that tail end starting bonus. The fast forward tail end starting bonus. 125 Scott Frost trying to hold him away from that paycheck. as they get close to the halfway point coming up next time by. 121 Mark Miller moves to 5th as he got around the 52 of Matt Sparks. As we've reached the halfway point, 50 in and 50 to go. Back up front, it's still the 125 of Scott Frost. Rodney Spencer, Ty Hayes, and Kevin Gunkel, the front four. Bumper to tail as they come out of turn 4 once again. 49 more to go. Single file one more time through the main straightaway and into turns 1 and 2 on lap 54. They got 53 down, 47 more to go. Number 9, Rodney Spencer, just knocking on the door, trying to get around the 125 of Scott Frost. Frosty not giving an inch as they complete lap 54, this time by. Now 87, Ty Hayes also knocking on the number 9 door as they head into turns 3 and 4. They got 45 more laps to go this time around. Rodney Spencer looks at the outside. Number 9 decided he couldn't do it on the inside, went to the outside there for that last lap. Still can't get around the 125 of Scott Frost as we clock in lap 57. 121, Mark Miller working on the inside of the number 12 of Kevin Gunkel for that 4th place position. As we clock in lap 58 this time, Mark Miller moves to 4th in car number 121. Front 3 still unchanged as they clock in lap 59 this time around. Rodney Spencer and Ty Hayes trying to get around that big number 125 of Scott Frost. 121 of Mark Miller trying to move up there. 12 Kevin Gunkel running in 5th. 78 Don Click, the slower traffic, getting pushed a lap down the backstretch. And Rodney Spencer leaning on that back bumper as they come out of turn 4. 60 in and 40 to go. Number 9 Rodney Spencer still on that back bumper as they head out of turn 2 and down the backstretch. 125 Scott Frost doing everything he can to stay out in front as they complete lap 62. Front 3 headed through turns 1 and 2. Tough battle up front. Rodney Spencer looking to the inside, not enough room as Scott Frost closed the door on him again in turn 3. 63 down, 37 to go. And Spencer into the back of the 125. 87, Ty Hayes on the inside. That's the battle there for second. Three-way battle actually for the lead as we complete lap 64. Ty Hayes goes to the inside of the number 9. Rodney Spencer on the outside losing some ground, and Ty Hayes in the 87 moves to second. Spencer's back to third. 65 down, 35 to go this time by. And 125 Scott Frost doing everything he can to stay up in front. He's led 40-some laps so far with 66 in and 34 to go. 87 Ty Hayes running second. Rodney Spencer's in third. Mark Miller in the 121 closing in, running there in fourth. 32 more to go this time by. 87 Ty Hayes now trying to look to the inside on the back bumper of the 125. And number 40, Rob Smith, a hard hit down here in the main straightaway against the 98 of Bernie Arnett. Brings out caution flag number 7. So our yellow coming out for the 40 of Rob Smith as he got sideways and ripped off part of that quarter panel on that front driver's side in the interchange. So tough break for number 40 Rob Smith. He's got a flat tire. He goes to the infield, possibly to the pits. Under caution with 68 down and 32 to go. We'll get them lined back up for a single file formation restart with 125 Scott Frost still out in front. When we get them lined back up, we'll go back to racing here in just a minute. Lost half the field with 68 in and 32 to go. Your leader is still 125 Scott Frost. 87 Ty Hayes going for that tail end starting bonus, and so is number 9 Rodney Spencer. They're all tightened up again as they head out of turn 4. Mighty Mike turns them loose for 32 more laps. 87 Ty Hayes into the side of the 125 of Scott Frost. Kind of rooted his way to the inside, and he takes the inside line and will take the lead on lap number 69 as Scott Frost was able to maintain control and stay out there in second place. He fell back a spot, but boy, he was able to maintain control. Good job for the 125 of Scott Frost. Number 9 Rodney Spencer is up there in third as they complete lap 70. They got 30 more to go. Number 12, Kevin Gunkel running fourth, 121. Mark Miller's in fifth. Ty Hayes setting his sights with 71 down and 29 more to go. Pick up a feature win again tonight here at the Paris Speedway. His first ever blowout feature win if he can hang on for another 28 laps. 72 down this time around. Rodney Spencer now trying to figure out a way to get around the 125 with Scott Frost for second. As he gives him a little bump and run there as they come out of turn 2 on that last lap. 74 down and 26 to go. '87 Ty Hayes out in front trying to stretch his lead with 25 laps remaining in tonight's 100 lap blowout street stock A feature. 121 Mark Miller back on the inside of the 12 of Kevin Gunkel. Those two guys have been battling back and forth for that 4th place position. With 24 laps to go, Mark Miller back up there to 4th. Kevin Gunkel running in 5th. 52 Matt Sparks hanging on to 6th. The 00 Travis Slaybaugh running in 7th. 62 Eddie Clicks in 8th, 124 Tim Davis is 9th, and 66 Randy Niles is in 10th. 78 Don Click in 11th. Number 9 Rodney Spencer trying to get around the 125 of Scott Frost. Boy, he had to lock him up over there in turn 4. Rodney Spencer trying to get around the 125. Frosty staying tough there in second as they complete lap 79. Now Rodney Spencer on the inside. They get together. They're really trading paint and burning rubber. There goes half the spoiler off the number 9 Rodney Spencer. And he is on the accelerator as he has got some major damage to the number 9 Rodney Spencer. He's headed for the pits. Rodney Spencer into the pit area. We're under caution. 79 down, 11 to go. We've got our 8th caution coming out. Our 8th caution is out in tonight's 100 lap street stock feature. As we're about to go back to racing, 87 Ty Hayes up front. He'll get back on the accelerator, bring him out of turn 4, and the green flies one more time. 125, Scott Frost running second. Mark Miller's in third now in the 121. Everybody giving chase to the 87 of Ty Hayes with 20 laps to go. Number 9, Rodney Spencer, come out under green, gets the black flag for doing that. So he'll have to go back to the mid area as we're working on lap number 82. 87, Ty Hayes up front with a little bit of a lead. 82 down and 18 to go now this time. 125, Scott Frost running second. 121, Mark Miller running third, looking to make the pass on the inside there. Can't do it. Kevin Gunkel in the 12's in fourth. 00 Travis Slayball is holding tough in fifth as we complete lap 83. Right now, Ty Hayes in the 87 has only got 15 more laps to go to pick up his 8th feature win on the year here at the New Paris Speedway. This will be his first blowout feature win in the street stocks. Ty Hayes doing a good job up front. Has a commanding lead right now with 14 laps to go. Again looking to the inside of that 125 of Scott Frost. Triple digit racing team battling for second and third right now with 12 laps remaining. '89 down for the 87 of Ty Hayes. Laps remain in our 100-lap blowout street stock feature for number 87 Ty Hayes, 125 Scott Frost, 121 Mark Miller, number 62 Eddie Click getting the black flag as he's dropping and dragging a bumper, or actually a tailpipe it looks like, exhaust pipe of some sort, dragging on the right-hand side of the 62 of Eddie Click's car. He got the black flag the last time back. He'll get it again. Yes, that tailpipe's about to come off. As 87 Ty Hayes makes another lap. 92 down and 8 to go for him. 125 Scott Frost running in second. 121 Mark Miller's third. Seven laps to go for the 87 of Ty Hayes. If he can keep it clean and green, he'll pick up the checkered flag. Six more laps to go for 87 Ty Hayes. All by himself, he's got clear sailing ahead. As this time he'll have 95 laps down. 5 laps to go for number 87 Ty Hayes. 125 Scott Frost and 121 Mark Miller about a quarter of a lap behind him. Running in second and third. Here comes your leader once again out of turn 4, all by himself. He's only got 3 more laps to go now. 87 Ty Hayes, about to pick up his 8th feature win on the year here at the New Paris Speedway and Street Stock competition. This will be his first blowout feature win in the 2 years that this young driver's been driving in the Street Stocks. He's about to wrap it up this year in our Street Stock competition as our blowout feature winner, as he'll get the white flag this time. Number 87, Ty Hayes, got one more lap to go. And a checkered flag now waves for number 87, Ty Hayes. 125 Scott Frost, 121 Mark Miller third, 12 Kevin Gunkel fourth, 00 Travis Slaybaugh finishes fifth. That's your front five. That's the way they finish in the top five in the 100 lap blowout street stock feature. 00 Travis Slaybaugh finishing fifth, 12 Kevin Gunkel fourth, 121 of Sparky Mark Miller was third, and 125 of Scott Frost held on to second. Good job for him. But winning his first blowout feature ever in this young man's racing career here at the New Paris Speedway. Put your hands together for the number 87 out of Elkhart. Let's hear it for Ty Hayes.
That's how you do a burnout.
All right, put your hands together one more time for 87 Ty Hayes, your blowout street stock feature winner out of Elkhart. He's sponsored by ABC Daycare, DMR Body Shop, Morris Engine Service of Union, Michigan, Jan's Bar and Grill in Osceola, K&R Auto in Elkhart, Jan's Place in Elkhart, and Whitman's Auto Sales, all sponsors, the 87 of Ty Hayes. He had a great season this year here at the New Paris Speedway. Our pole setter is the 53 from South Bend of Lou Stribby. His right in row one will be the 72, Ron Maynard Jr. Second row inside, car number 17 out of Cassopolis, Michigan, that's Wild Bill Klotz. To his right in row two is the number 14 of Brandon Maynard. Third row inside, car number 39 is Little Donnie Klotz. To his right in row three from Mooresville, North Carolina, car number 90, Bob Fox. Fourth row inside, car number 16 out of La Paz, that's Bobby Blunt. To his right in row four, car number 27, Stevie Smith. In row five, the USA number one of Scott Ross, and the 95 of Steve Stacy. Row six, the 55 of Justin Matson, and the number 80 from Moni, Illinois of Jonathan Smith. In row seven is car number 7, Rob Chalk, and the 50 of Good Time Charlie Cotton out of Warsaw. In row 8, car number 72, Scoot and Scotty Hamilton, and the 17 of Ralph Havens. In row number 9, car number 69 out of Warsaw, Barry Lamb. To his right, the number 18 of Butch Ryman from Elkhart. 10th row inside, car number 54 from South Bend, that's Patrick Bird. To his right, the 91 from Michigan City of Rich Segbich. And in the last row, on the inside, car number 35, the 2003 Hoosier Tire Late Model Track Champion here at the New Paris Speedway. Starting on the inside of row number 11 is the 35 from South Bend of Bobby Strimmy. And to his right, the number 11, Daniel Meckendorfer, 22 late models, getting ready to go 100 laps in our Blowout late model feature. Of course, our Fast 4 bonus for the tail end starting bonus is up for grabs for the 50 of Charlie Cotton, the 16 of Bobby Blunt, the 95 of Steve Stacy, and the 35 of Bobby Strimmy. And of course, Bobby Strimmy is going to be at the tail. We just need to see if Steve Stacy, Bobby Blunt, and Charlie Cotton line up back there as well. I don't know. Right now, 16 Bobby Blunt's lined up on the inside of the fourth row. But I think the other three drivers, depending on where Charlie Cotton, number 50, goes, the other three drivers might be starting at the tail end of the pack as well. Guys, and good racing! 21 cars going 100 laps in our Blowout late model feature. Bobby Strimmy, number 35, our track champion for 2 years in a row in the Hoosier Tire late models, will be at the back of the pack to start for the tail end starting bonus in tonight's 100 lap Blowout feature. Mighty Mike Powers puts him under final pace lap. Everybody steps it up. Next time by, we're going green, 100 laps. Coming up, Lou Strimmy in the 53, the pole setter, brings him out of turn 4. Mighty Mike turns it loose, brings it in the Blowout late model 100 lap feature here at the New Barrett Speedway for 2003. Lou Strimmy out in front. 72, Ron Maynard Jr. and the 17 of Wild Bill Klotz on the inside, moving to second. Oh, and we got action in turn 1. There goes the USA with number 1 of Scott Ross. Caution flag out. 1 lap in, the yellow flag comes out for the number 1 of Scott Frost. We got action in turn 2. That brings out the first caution. We'll get them lined back up. Single file formation coming up. All right. They'll bring it up to speed coming out of turn 4. Mighty Mike looks them over. Single file formation restart with 99 laps to go. Number 16, Bobby Blunt makes a pass on the inside of the 14 of Brandon Maynard for that number 5 spot as they complete lap 2 this time around. Ron Maynard Jr. trying to get on the inside of the 17 of Wild Bill Klotz. Bill says no way. They complete lap 3 and stays right there in second. 16 Bobby Blunt though. He's 39 for Ronnie Klotz. And 16 Bobby Blunt's up to 4th already as they come out of turn 4 to complete lap 4 this time around. Bobby Strimmy trying to bring his way from the back of the pack. Your leader is the 53 of Lou Strimmy. 5 down, 95 to go. Still unchanged. 53 Lou Strimmy still out in front, but we got a couple of them together over in turn 2. It was the 18 of Butch Ryman. 91 Rich Segbich. He had to do some baja in order to get around him, and Rich Segbich managed to get around the 18 of Butch Ryman. 18 Butch Ryman bringing out our second yellow in tonight's late model Blowout feature. Some under final pace lap. 19 cars still on the same lead lap with 6 laps in and now 4 to go. Lou Strimmy, number 53, brings them up to speed as they come out of turn 4. Fighting Michael, turn them loose. They've got 94 laps to go. Bump and move on to 17 of little Wild Bill Plot. Inside and the right back off in turn one on that last lap. Ron Maynard Jr. trying to get around the 17 of Wild Bill Plot to give 53 Ready to change. Now 16 Bobby Blunt to the inside in turn one and two. Bobby Blunt to 16 trying to make his way around on the inside groove. As he moves to third on the inside of the 72 of Ron Maynard Jr. 16 Bobby Blunt on the inside and on through. 72 Ron Maynard Jr. falls back to fourth on lap number 11. 16 Bobby Blunt on the inside of the 17 of Bill Potts. Not enough room as they went into turn 3. 53 Louis Grimmy, still your leader as they clock in. 53 Louis Grimmy out in front. 17 Bill Potts running second. Bobby Blunt on the inside there for that second clean lap. As they go into turns 1 and 2, and Bobby Blunt makes a clean pass on the inside, moves up to second. 14 laps down this time around for the 53 of the 16 of Bobby Blunt. 17 Bill Potts running in third. 72 Ron Maynard Jr.'s fourth. 39 Donnie Potts is running in fifth with 15 laps in. Bobby Blunt to 16. Catch up. 54 Pat Byrne is now a lap down to our leader. And 16 Bobby Blunt puts him a lap down in 16 Bobby Blunt running on a rail right now, and he's catching our leader, 53 Louis with 19 laps in. 53 of Louis Grimmy with 20 down and 80 to go. Two blue cars up front running 1 and 2. 17 Wild Bill Potts in third. 72 Ron Maynard fourth. 39 Little Donnie Potts running in fifth. 95 Stacy sixth and the 90 of Bob Potts back there in eighth. 55 Jackson. 72 Scotty Hamilton running back there at night. Bobby Strimmy in the 25 has made his way to 10 as we clock in lap 22. 72 Ron Maynard Jr. trying to make a pass on the inside there at turn 4. And Ron Maynard Jr. moves to third as he gets around the 17. 16 Bobby Blunt following our leader out of turn 4, 53 Louis Grimmy. Bobby Blunt has caught our leader as they work out of turn 2 and down to the back stretch. Chris Segment's a lap down. They'll have 25 down, 75 to go this time by. Running 1 and 2, Louis Grimmy and Bobby Blunt. 72 Ron Maynard Jr. in third. 17 Bill Potts is in fourth. 95 Steve Stacy's moved his way to fifth. Little Donnie Potts at the 39 is running in sixth. Bobby Blunt, Louis Grimmy, inside now. As they complete lap 28, slower driving up ahead. 53 Jimmy on the inside, 16 right behind him. Rob Havens dropping off the pace. He's headed for the pits on lap 29. 53 Louis Grimmy, Bobby Blunt, 1 and 2 as they head down to the back. Now Bobby Blunt looks to the outside of Sweet 16. The Ron Automotive sponsor number 16, looking for that lead on lap 31. Side by side, wheel to wheel, roll 16, Bobby Blunt with a half-a-cup lead. Louis Grimmy napping back on the inside, but Bobby Blunt brings him around as your new leader on lap 31. Louis Grimmy falls to second as they work around the slower number 80, Jonathan Smith. 32 laps down this time around. Bobby Blunt is your leader in front of number 16. 53 Louis Grimmy running second. 72 Ron Maynard Jr.'s third. 17 Bill Potts is fourth. 95 Steve Stacy's in fifth. On back, then you've got the 39 of Little Donnie Potts. He's running sixth. Number 90, Bob Fox is in seventh. Justin Jackson, the 55, he spins out at turn 4. Caution flag comes out for 55, Justin Manson, and 35, Bobby Strimmy. The caution flag will fly for the 55 of Justin Manson and the 35 of Bobby Strimmy, bringing out our third yellow flag in tonight's late model feature. In, 66 more to go as the 16 of Bobby Blunt brings him up to speed coming out of turn 4. Mighty Mike turns him loose. 53 Louis Grimmy right behind Bobby Blunt as they go into turns 3 and 4. Whoa, we got one sliding down off the backstretch, sitting there just on the inside of turn 3. Was the 39 of Little Donnie Klotz. He's trying to get back on the track, but he's sliding all over the place in the infield. He'll drop another lap down. 16, Bobby Blunt up front. 53, Jimmy running second. 72, Ron Maynard Jr.'s in third as we clock in lap 37. Coming out on lap 39, I believe it is for the number 39, a Little Donnie Klotz, who was... Caution flag comes out for 39, Little Donnie Klotz, who was sitting out there in the infield, but if one of those cars should slide down off of turn 3 and 4, they could clobber into him, so yellow flag comes out for driver safety with 39 laps in. 61 laps to go in our late model 100 lap blowout feature. 16, Bobby Blunt, 53, Louis Grimmy. The front two, Ron Maynard Jr., Bill Klotz, Steve Stacy up there in fifth. That's your front five as we go back to racing with 61 laps to go. that's going to bring out another caution before we can get a lap in. The 55 of Justin Madsen. Actually, it started when 69 Barry Lamb got a little loose going into turn 1, and then the cars behind him went around, and 55 Justin Madsen actually brought out the number 4th yellow in our late model feature. 53 looks heavy right behind him. 75 meters. Front 5 still unchanged since the last yellow, as they weren't able to get a lap in. Number 90, Bob Fox, getting a little start there. As the green flag now drops, they've got 39 down, 64 to go. Oh, and 95, Steve Stacy getting a little loose in turn 1. On that restart, boy, he had those tires spinning and he almost got lost on there in turn 1. 40 down, 6 to go. 16 on 53 loose, Grimmy, 72 Ron Maynard Jr., Bill Klotz, Bob Fox, and number 90's up the fifth. 35 Bobby Strimmy still sitting back there in the 10th place position. The only late model to take the tail end starting for this is the start of the tail. 43 laps to go, or 43 laps in, 57 to go this time by for 16 Bobby Blunt, 53 Strimmy. Number 80, Jonathan Smith around in turn 2. 55, Justin Madsen, and 80, Jonathan Smith getting together over there in turn 2. Brings out caution flag number 5 on the evening. We've got our 5th caution in this 100-lap late model feature, the blowout feature, the last hurrah for the late models here at the New Paris Speedway for 2003 with 57 more laps to go. We're going to get them lined back up, single file formation, restart, and go back to racing in just a minute. This 16, Bobby Blunt, 53 Louis Kirby second. 72 Peter third. Wild Bill Fox to 17, number 90 Bob Fox as they bring it back up to speed coming out of turn 4. Mighty Mike turns them loose. Single file, that's the way they look out of turn 4. Trying to get on the inside of the 17 of Wild Bill Potts for that 465. Unable to do it so far. 35 Bobby Strimmy on the outside group trying to work around the 15 Charlie Cotton back there. Bobby Strimmy now up to 9th. As he finally makes the pass around. Good time Charlie Cotton in car number 50. Back up front as they go back 48, 16 Bobby Blunt, 52 Luke Strimmy, Ron Maynard Jr. in the 70. Those 3 drivers right away from the rest of the field as they near the halfway point next time by. Down, 50 to go for 16, Bobby Blunt, 53, Luke Kirby, 72, Ron Maynard Jr. Number 90, Bob Fox from North Carolina, doing everything he can to get on the inside of the 17 of Wild Bill Klotz. or excuse me, 16, 53, and 70. Down the back stretch. Bobby Blunt looking to pick up the blowout feature win here this year at the New Bear Speedway. Bob Fox on the inside of the 17 of Bill Klotz. Not enough room. Well, Bill Klotz closes the door once again. Just some hammer on the 17 of Bill Klotz and the 90 of Bob Fox. 35 Bobby Strimmy now moving up on the outside of the 69 of Barry Lamb for that 8th place. Bobby Strimmy keeps working the outside. That 16 Bobby Blunt has now caught the back end of the pack as he makes a lap around the 80 of Jonathan Smith. And puts him a lap down on lap 57. 16 Bobby Blunt now has a slower traffic up ahead of him to contend with. Maybe that'll give 53 Lewis Strimmy a chance to play catch up. Bobby Blunt's been driving a great race so far. It's kind of congested right now in turn 3 over there in the middle of the pack. As 17 Bill Klotz tries to hang on in 4th place position. Number 90 Bob Fox on the outside group. 72 Scotty Hamilton's running in 6th with Bobby Strimmy knocking on his outside passenger side door. As they clock in lap 59, 60 for 16 Bobby Blunt. As he put the 55 of Justin Manson lapped out. Number 90 Bob Fox working around the side of the 17 of Bill Klotz. That's the battle right now for 4th. As Bobby Blunt, Lou Strimmy, and Ron Maynard Jr. about evenly spaced on the racetrack. 16 Bobby Blunt putting a slower car down the lap as he gets around the 91 of Rick Segvich down the Billboard backstretch. The 4th place car is the 17 of Bill Klotz. Number 90 Bob Fox running in 5th. Bobby Strimmy now is moved to 6th. Number 35 on the outside grid. He's trying to go to 4th in turn 3. Bobby Strimmy. Oh, a little tag from 17 Bill Klotz. And Bobby Strimmy maintains control. Bobby Strimmy now running in 5th in car number 35, trying to work his way on the outside to up to the top 4 spot. Bobby Blunt to 16, right back there. Actually running as our leader. 65 in and 35 to go. Lewis Grimmy's catching him. 17 Bill Klotz brings him down the main straightaway. 35 Bobby Strimmy looks to the outside again, running in 5th. And Bobby Blunt in the 16 will clock in lap 7. 53 Lou Strimmy also working around the number 50 of Charlie Cotton. Charlie Cotton now a lap down to the leader. Bobby Blunt technically lap 68. 35 Bobby Strimmy has now made his way to 4th. He's got a lot of catching up to do, about 3/4 of the track. Bobby Blunt, 53 Lou Strimmy, and 72 Ron Maynard Jr. 16 Bobby Blunt coming out of turn 4 will clock in lap 70. He's got 30 laps to go. Pick up the blowout feature win here at the New Bear Speedway. There's only 7 cars on the lead lap as they clock in lap 71. Only 7 cars remaining on the lead lap. Actually, only 26. After 95, Steve Stacy's put a lap down by our leader, number 16, Bobby Blunt, as he'll clock in lap 72. 6 cars on the lead lap. Steve Stacy trying to get his lap back in cover 25. traffic. Bobby Blunt trying to put 72 Scotty Hamilton, who's currently running 6. A lap now. He will do so as he comes out of turn 2. Only 5 cars now remain on the same lead lap as we complete lap 75 this time for your leader, 16 Bobby Blunt. Bobby Blunt getting around the 17 of Bill Blunt. Only 4 cars remain on the same lead lap as we complete lap 76. Bobby Strimming running in 4th. And he's ahead of the leader. Head down to no more backstretch. 53 Lou Strimming's running 2nd. 72 Peter Jr.'s in 3rd. Bobby Strimming here in the 35 is running 4th. There goes our leader, 16 Bobby Blunt. He clocks in lap 77. Like I said earlier, number 16, Bobby Blunt, is on a rail and on a winning move right now. Bobby Strimming in turn number 35, running in 4th. Bobby Blunt, your leader in turn number 16, locks in lap 79. 20 more laps remain for the number 16 of Bobby Blunt. 35 Bobby Strimming running 4th. 53 Lou Strimming running 2nd. 72 Ron Maynard Jr. still remains there in 4th. 16 Bobby Blunt trying to put the 35 of Bobby Strimming a lap down. Bobby Strimming, our track champion, about to go a lap down to the 16 of Bobby Blunt as Blunt goes to the inside and into turn 1. And Bobby Blunt has put our track champion a lap down on lap number 83. Only 3 cars remain on the same lead lap. It's 16 Bobby Blunt, 72 Ron Maynard Jr. in 3rd, and the 53 of Lou Strimming squeezed in between them running in 2nd. Only 3 cars out of the starting grid remain on the same lead lap. 84 down and 16 to go. Bobby Blunt looking to put another car a couple of laps down. Your leader is the 16 of Bobby Blunt. Lou Strimming in 53 is running 2nd. 72 Ron Maynard Jr. I believe is still in 3rd. And Bobby Strimming in 35 is running in 4th, a lap behind our leader. Remain for the number 16 Bobby Blunt. Lou Strimming to 53. Ron Maynard Jr. into 72. And 12 laps remain now for 35. To go for the 16 of Bobby Blunt. 69 Barry Lamb having mechanical problems drops to the infield on lap number 90. Only 8 laps to go for 16 Bobby Blunt. 53 Lou Strimming still in 2nd. 72 Ron Maynard Jr. Only 3 cars on the same lead lap. There's 7 laps to go and 16 Bob Blunt. 53 Lou Strimming, 72 Ron Maynard Jr. and 35 of Bobby Strimming running in 4th. 95 Steve Reese still in 5th. Strimmy still running in second. Bobby Blood, he's caught up to the 72 of Ron Maynard Jr. Ron Maynard Jr., third-place car, still on the same lead lap as the white flag comes by with the 16 of Bobby Blood. One more to go. And the checkered flag will now wave for 16 Bobby Blood. 53 Lou Strimmy will finish second. 72 Ron Maynard Jr. brings home third. How about that?
Where did you get him? He didn't get last there, did he? He didn't come across. Yeah?
Neither
He
did.
didn't have him last there, did you?
Neither did Steve Stacy.
Steve Stacy was the last car.
Okay.
Yeah, he crossed the line right after 91. 72 did not cross the line.
No, because the caution came out. Caution came out, so he stopped. Put your hands together for our blowout feature winner, number 16, Bobby Blood.
About to be last.
Number 16 of Bobby Blunt picks up the 2003 Blowout Late Model Feature.
It's going to matter. Okay, we know that 11 was down.
53 Lou Strimmy finished second. 72 Ron Maynard Jr. was third. That's the way they're going to finish in the top three. And as he comes in here to get out of the cockpit, let's put our hands together for the 16 of Bob Blood.
Last lap was 55, 91, 95. The last one. 35. That's going to be a push truck over here by the PTS truck.
Race fans, let's put our hands together one more time for the number 16 of Bobby Blunt. That's number 5 for him, as he's won 5 blowout features using this number 16 car here at the New Paris Speedway. So congratulations to the Braun Auto Group sponsored number 16 of Bobby Blunt, also sponsored by Jim Blunt's Auto Salvage in La Paz. Race fans, coming up next, you don't want to miss the 50 lap Blowout mini stock feature. And then don't forget, next Saturday night we'll have our 300 lap spectator enduro for $5,000 to win here at the New Paris Speedway. Is number 11 Jason Weaver. To his right, the number 9 gentleman Jim Engelmeyer. Second row inside, car number 19 Jerry Ryman.
don't have.
To his right, the number 5 of Bob Thornton. Third row inside, car number 8, number 6, Dave Coleman. To his right will be the 16. Well, check that. Number 16, little Bobby Blunt will be driving the 16 tonight. It was qualified by Eric Goff last Saturday night, so Bobby Blunt, little Bobby, will have to start at the tail. So on the inside of the third row will be the 28 of Floyd Wood. On the inside of row number 4 is the 16 of Diamond Jim Ryman. To his right, the 28 of Steve Stacy. Fifth row inside, car number 25, Kevin Shepard. To his right, the number 10 of Tim Barrick. In row 6 is the number 6 of Bryce Schaefer and the 33 of Adam Routh. Row 7 is the 43 of Rich Bowles and the 3 of Cecil Van Blarcom. Row number 8, the 34 of Mark Hughes and the 20 of SpongeBob Bob Landrum. Ninth row is the 20 of Harley Borntrager and the 13 of Squidward Michael Landry. Next row is the 92 of Shane Eldridge and the 31 of Brian Lindsay. And at the tail end of the pack, the Fast Four qualifiers going for the tail end bonus, if they so elect, would be 19 Jackrabbit Jerry Ryman, the 6 of Dave Coleman, the 9 of Jim Engelmeyer, and of course both these guys are starting up front. Number 19 Jerry Ryman, I do believe, is going for the tail end starting bonus, and I don't see he's out there. So it's the 16 of little Bobby Blunt. Nobody going for the tail end starting bonus in our 50 lap blowout mini stock A feature. We got 2 for number 11, Jason Weaver. Jason's got 3 feature wins under his belt for the 2003 racing season coming in tonight. Jim Engelmeyer has 2 feature wins. They'll be up front to start this 50 lap blowout mini stock A feature. No tail end starting bonus takers on this one as they bring it up to speed coming out of turn 4. Mighty Mike Powers gives them the green. We're off and racing 50 laps. Number 6, Dave Coleman, moving up front already in the second place spot. He'll chase the number 11 of Jason Weaver around coming out of turn 4 to complete lap number 1. Robert Thornton trading a little paint there with the number 9 of Gentleman Jim Engelmeyer in turn 2, and Thornton up to 3rd. Number 20, Harley Borntrager out there leaking a little fuel out of the back of his machine. He'll get the black flag this time. As they complete lap 3, number 20, the orange 20 of Harley Borntrager in the black. Oh, wait a minute. They've got fuel on the track. Everybody's still heading in the right direction. Oh, now a caution flag comes out. Caution flag coming out. I believe it's for moisture on the track from the fuel spraying off the back of the number 20 of Harley Borntrager. So yellow flag comes out, the first caution in this 50 lap mini stock feature, and it's for the 20 of Harley Borntrager, who takes it to the infield for further instructions. Features here tonight at the New Paris Speedway. Well, they'll come up to speed as they come out of turn 4. Mighty Mike Powers gives them the green. We're going 46 more laps. 11, Jason Weaver trying to hold off the charging number 6 of Dave Coleman. 5 down, 45 to go this time around. Number 6, Dave Coleman, and number 5, Robert Thornton, and 9, Gentleman Jim Engelmeyer trying to get around the 11 of Jason Weaver. Weaver doing a good job of driving up front. Side by side, wheel to wheel, that's the way they look as they come out of turn 4. Dave Coleman on the high side, Weaver on the low side. Coleman leads them around on lap number 7. Your new leader is number 6, Dave Coleman. Our track champion in the mini stocks up front. Dave Coleman brings them out of turn 4 this time to complete lap number 8. Number 11, Jason Weaver running second. Number 9, Gentleman Jim Engelmeyer, and the 5 of Robert Thornton battling there for third as they work side by side coming out of turn 4. Engelmeyer on the low side, Thornton on the high side, losing a little bit of ground. And he'll fall back to 4th as they work on lap number 10. We'll have 10 down, 40 to go this time by for number 6, Dave Coleman. 16, little Bobby Blunt back there, running in 8th place, trying to work around the 28s of Steve Stacy and Floyd Wood. Your leader is still the number 6, Dave Coleman, our track champion out front. He'll clock in lap 12 this time by. Number 9, Gentleman Jim Engelmeyer now working on the outside groove, trying to get around the 11 of Jason Weaver as we clock in lap 13. Engelmeyer's up to second. Weaver's back to third. Robert Thornton waiting in the wings and running in 4th in car number 5. 26, Kevin Shepard still in 5th. But little Bobby Blunt, number 16, has made his way around the 28s. He's running in 6th. And he's got his sights set for the front spot. As they work on lap number 15, we'll have 15 down, 35 to go this time by. Front 5 still unchanged as we clock in lap 18. Number 6, Dave Coleman closing in on some of the slower traffic. Number 10, Tim Merrick going a lap down to your leader. Number 6, Dave Coleman there in turn 3. Number 9, Gentleman Jim Engelmeyer still in second. Jason Weaver in 11 holding on to third. Number 5, Robert Thornton's on the outside running in 4th in car number 5. 26, Kevin Shepard still in 5th, and here comes the 16, little Bobby Blunt running in 6th. As your leader crosses the stripe right now, makes it 20 down and 30 to go. And this, our 50 lap mini stock blowout feature for 2003. Changed as we clock in lap 22. Number 6, Dave Coleman, your leader. Number 9, Gentleman Jim Angemeyer running second. Jason Weaver and Robert Thornton battling for third now as number 5, Robert Thornton, works the outside groove, but unable to get around Jason Weaver's car number 11. As they head into turns 1 and 2, that's the race right now for third and fourth. 26, Kevin Shepard, right there in fifth. Little Bobby, in car number 16, is closing the gap. As we near the halfway point, we'll have 25 down and 25 to go for the number 6 of Dave Coleman, our track champion, who's got a considerable little lead, about a quarter of a lap lead over the number 9 of Gentleman Jim Angemeyer. Angemeyer running second in that red number 9 down the billboard backstretch. Dave Coleman putting the number 28 of Steve Stacy a lap down. As we've got 24 more laps to go. Only 6 cars remain on the same lead lap. It's the 6 of Dave Coleman, the 9 of Gentleman Jim Angemeyer, the 11 of Jason Weaver, the 5 of Robert Thornton, the 26 of Kevin Shepard, and the 16 of Little Bobby Blood. Only 6 cars still on the lead lap as we complete lap 28. Champion and blowout feature returning champion, number 6, Dave Coleman, clocks in lap 30. He's got 20 more laps to go to defend his last year's blowout feature win here in the mini stock division here at the New Paris Speedway. Dave Coleman, only 18 more laps to go as he closes in on the 16 of Bobby Blunt. Little Bobby, the 6th car, only the last car remaining on the lead lap, number 16, Little Bobby Blunt. As Dave Coleman closes in on the top 6, trying to put him a lap down. This time he'll have 34 in, while the rest of them in front of him has got 33 laps in. Second place is the number 9 of Gentleman Jim Angemeyer. Coleman now puts Little Bobby Blunt a lap down. There's only 5 cars remaining on the same lead lap with 35 down and 15 to go. 26, Kevin Shepard got a little loose there in the back stretch, and he's going to go a lap down as we complete lap 36 for the number 6 of Dave Coleman. Bobby Blunt trying to work around Kevin Shepard for the 5th place spot. Only 4 cars remain on the same lead lap. Squidward, car number 13, Michael Landry with a flat tire. Michael Landry with a flat tire up ahead, our leader, oh my. 13, Michael Landry gets to the inside. 28, Steve Stacy spun out coming out of turn 4. Dave Coleman still up front, looking to put number 11, Jason Weaver, our 4th place car down the lap. Number 5, Robert Thornton's running in 3rd. Only 3 cars now remain on the same lead lap as we complete lap 39. Dave Coleman is our leader. Jim Angemeyer, number 9, is running second. The number 5 there of Robert Thornton is in 3rd with 10 laps to go this time around. Only 3 cars on the same lead lap. Now only 2 cars on the same lead lap as number 6, Dave Coleman, Makes the pass and puts the third place, number 5 of Robert Thornton, a lap down with 41 in and 9 to go. Gentleman Jim Engelmeyer about a half a lap behind our leader. Dave Coleman and Engelmeyer, the only 2 cars on the same lead lap. Number 9, gentleman Jim Engelmeyer's car doesn't sound like it's too healthy. Can he hang on for another 7.5 laps? As we got 43 in and 7 to go. They need to race back to the checker, that's for sure. 44 down, 6 more to go for the number 6 of Dave Coleman. Gentleman Jim Engelmeyer, car number 9, the only one that could probably catch him at this point, running in second at about a half a lap behind him. 45 down and 5 to go for Dave Coleman in car number 6. Still running in third as he got in front of the 5 of Robert Thornton. Only 3 laps to go for number 6, Dave Coleman. Jason Weaver still in third. In car number 11, Robert Thornton's running in fourth. Little Bobby Blunt's up to 5th. Kevin Shepard, 26, is falling back to 6th. 2 laps remain for the number 6 of Dave Coleman.
About to get losing up his
White flag will fly. No, Dave Coleman getting a little loose there in turn 4. He's got 1 more lap to go. Number 9, Jim Engelmeyer running second. 11, Jason Weaver's third. 16, Bobby Blunt's in fourth as a checkered flag will fly this next time by for the number 6 of Dave Coleman. He is your winner. Number 9, gentleman Jim Engelmeyer will get the checker and finish second. 11, Jason Weaver has to race back to the stripe for third. 16, Bobby Blunt will finish fourth. And 26, Kevin Shepard will hang on to 5th. Robert Thornton in number 5 falls back to 6th. That's the way they're going to finish in tonight's 50-lap blowout mini stock A feature. As he rolls up here to get the checkered flag, put your hands together for our track champion and returning blowout feature champion, number 6, Dave Coleman. Number 6, Dave Coleman, picking up the blowout feature win again this year here at the New Paris Speedway. Congratulations to him and his crew. Dave Coleman picking up a repeat blowout feature. Number 6, Dave Coleman, good job from picking up tonight's mini stock blowout feature win. All sponsored by Monteith Tire, Valvoline Motor Oil, Deca Batteries, and B&M Engine Service. Number 9, gentleman Jim Engelmeyer finished second. Number 11, Jason Weaver was third. 16, little Bobby Blunt fourth, and the 26 of Kevin Shepard finishes 5th. That's the way they finish unofficially. Well, race fans, that's pretty much going to wrap up tonight's blowout feature racing program here at the New Paris Speedway for 2003. Don't forget to be back out here next Saturday night. Gates will open at 3. We'll go crashing and smashing at 7 o'clock sharp in our 300 lap spectator enduro for $5,000 to win.